Welcome back to my channel. That was so weird. Today I've got a collection video. I'm doing my foundation collection, so I'm just going to go through all the foundations that I have, tell you guys if I like it or not, or what sort of finish it is, how's the colour on me, and how it works on my oily skin. So if you guys didn't know already, I have oily skin, and yeah, that's it. I'm like in the tan to dark, like medium tan, dark sort of shade range, so like kind of middle spectrum, I guess. So yeah, if that's of any use. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go through every single liquid stick foundations that I have and tell you guys if I like it or not and information about it. So hopefully this video is not too long because we have a lot to go through. So let's jump into it. Alright, so let's get this out of the way. This is the Revlon colorstay 2-in-1 compact makeup and concealer. This is what it looks like. I've got the shade 320 True Beige. I mean, I know it's hard to swatch foundations because, like, I mean, you know, it's like my skin color. What's it gonna do? But I'm gonna swatch it anyway. This is what this shade looks like. It is a pretty good match. To be honest, I haven't tried it. I've only swatched it twice. So I just wanted to let you know that I own this and I'm going to test it out and let you know. 320 True Beige. I don't think it's going to work on me. It looks a little pinky and little light, but we will see. I will test it out and I'll let you guys know. But I do own this compact cream to powder type of foundation. This is in no particular order. Next I have here is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour full coverage foundation, and this is in the shade Tan Deep Sand. I've got to quickly swatch this. This is a high-end foundation, obviously. That is what the shade looks like there. It's like a nice yellow foundation. This is, however, a little bit light, very little, but once you put bronzer and stuff on, it looks okay. That is the shade there blended out. I do like the foundation. It's a moussey. It stays on a long time. It's like a light to medium coverage. I would say you can build it up to a full, but it's you know, it's easily a medium coverage, and then you can obviously, like I said, build it up to a full coverage. But the shade is good. If I go any dark, it's going to be, I think, too dark, so this was the best choice for me. I got matched by the Sephora person, and yeah, I do like it. I don't love it, but I do like it. Next foundation I have, you guys know I absolutely love this foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I've got two shades here. I've got the shade 108 Caramel Beige and 109 Classic Tan. Classic Tan works by itself in summer, but in winter it's a tiny bit dark, so I have to use 108 mixed together. But I'll quickly show you what it looks like, the difference. So I've got swatched. 108 is a little like light, so I can't wear it on its own, but mixed together they're a beautiful shade. So as you can see, that's 109 and 108. You know, bit of a difference there. The 109 is a little bit more sort of orange tone, and 108's a bit yellow and light, so I like to mix it together. But I love this foundation. It's a medium to full coverage. It lasts a really long time on the face. I think this would be the longest wearing foundation for oily skin in my collection. This is a semi-matte foundation. I don't go oily, it doesn't break up on my face. Absolutely love it. Super cheap, affordable. Only downside to it, if you're living in Australia, you cannot get this here. There is one available, which is the 24-hour infallible matte foundation. For me, the shade doesn't work, so I can't really test it out. I've tried it on other people. It looks great, but I don't know how long it wears because I actually don't own it. but this is amazing, and if you can get your hands on this, I would highly recommend it. Absolutely love this foundation. Yeah, holy grail status. Moving on to another like tube foundation. This is the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundations. Again, I've got 2 shades in this because I am difficult. And like my skin is just difficult shade. Like I'm always in between something or lighter or darker. It's really annoying, so I have to mix 2. So I've got 2 shades, like I said. I've got 310 Classic Tan and 315 Tawny. Tawny is super dark on me, but I need Tawny to make this work on me. So there it is. I haven't used it in a while, so it's going a bit watery, but that's 315 Tawny, 310 Classic Tan. As you can see, Classic Tan's a little bit pink, and Tawny is very like deep yellow, so I have to mix them together for it to work. But I do really like this foundation. It lasts a really long time, not as long as the L'Oreal one, but it does last a long time. It doesn't break up or cake up. It holds really well on my oily skin. I do really like it. It's a really good drugstore foundation. I highly recommend it, and it's super affordable. Next foundation I have here is the NYX Mineral Stick Foundation. I've got 2 shades here again. I've got the shade number 6, which is Golden Beige, and number 9 Caramel. This is what they look like. They're just stick foundation. To be honest, I've only used this like once. I used it for a full face of NYX tutorial like 6 months ago. This is what they look like. I do not remember if I like these or not, so I can't really give you my thoughts on it, but I can say that their shades didn't work for me. Like, I mean, number 9's a little dark, so I have to mix number 6 with it. But yeah, if you're looking for affordable like drugstore stick foundations, these may work. They're affordable, and I don't know, they're alright. I will let you know how they hold on or how they wear, if I like them or not, soon in a future video. But unfortunately, because I haven't tried it much, I won't be able to tell you my thoughts. But at least you know that I own this, and the colour is, I have to mix them together for them to work, but they're good. Like the shade once it's mixed. Next stick foundation I have is the Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation in the shade 6 Golden. This is what it looks like. That is the shade there. This foundation is good. Like, it's not amazing. I'm gonna put it out there. It's not amazing, but it is a good stick foundation. Like, it does last, but not as long as the L'Oreal Infallible you know, liquid foundation. But the color is really nice. I'll quickly swatch Golden for you. That is the shade Golden. If anything, it's a little bit too yellow, but you know, you can contour and all that kind of jazz and make it work. But I've worn this a few times and it's held up really well. I obviously powder on top of all these foundations. I cannot not powder, but you know, once I powdered, it does last a long time. And yeah, like, it lasts a full working day. You do have to blot in the middle, but it does hold up. It doesn't break up or cake up. So yeah, I do really like this. Don't love it, but don't hate it either. Next stick foundation I have here is the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Balance Foundation. This is in the shade 330 Toffee Caramel. I haven't used this. This is new. Just breaking the seal up now. Like, if you can see it, just break the seal up. I'll quickly just swatch it so you know. The colour is looking alright. Compared to the Bobbi Brown, that's a little bit, you know, less like orangey and more sort of yellow. The colour looks better than the Bobbi Brown one. Like I said, I haven't tried it on my face yet, so I won't be able to give you my thoughts on the foundation. But the shade looks nice and I'm excited to try it out. I'll definitely let you guys know what I think of it. Next foundation I have in my collection is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. And this is in the shade 58 Dark Bronze. This is what it looks like. Okay. is the shade there. The shade looks really nice. I mean, I haven't used it in a while, but I do have a review on this, which I'll leave the link down below too. I do like the foundation. It stays on my skin really nicely. Yeah, and it holds up really well. Again, not very long wearing, but it does work for, like, you know, just a working day. It does stay on as long as that. Yeah, I think I really liked it. I'm unsure. I'll leave the link down below, but I actually should keep this out and start using it because I did like it. But yeah, 56 Dark Bronze does work on me, and unfortunately that's the darkest shade, so if you're darker than me it's not going to work, but if you're my shade or lighter, you've got a shade for you in this, and I do like the foundation. This video is probably like 50 years long and I've got this and a lot more, so let's quickly go through it. Any corresponding videos will be linked down below. Okay, so one of my favorite foundations is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation, 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is in the shade 0910 and this shade matches perfectly. I think this is, okay, maybe the NARS one is, not sure, but it does match me really well. I'm nearly out of it. I do really like this foundation. It's super affordable. It's a very full coverage. Yeah, I really like it. It's creamy, it stays on a long time. It's a beautiful foundation. If you haven't tried the Milani Conceal and Perfect already, I highly recommend you do. It's a beautiful foundation, and if you like full coverage, this will be your best friend. So try it out, let me know what you think of it. But yeah, absolutely love this, and the shade matches me perfectly. Next foundation I have here is the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation in the shade Caramel. Love this foundation. It lasts a really long time on the face, not as long as the Milani one, but it does last a long time. The shade on this is quite yellow. It's really nice. I like the finish of this. It's like a medium to full coverage. The shade is really nice. It's very lightweight on the skin. It's not too thick, not too thin. I really like it. It, yeah, lasts a long time on my oily skin, and it's super cheap. It's like $5.99 in the US. Super affordable. I love it, so check this out if you haven't already. This foundation I have here is the Tarte Forest of the Sea Water Foundation. This is in the shade Medium Tan Sand. I haven't used this in so long. It's because it's a bit light for me. I bought it online because it's not available here, and you know, you don't know what the shade is going to be like, but as you can see, it's a little light for me. So I haven't used this in a while, but I'm going to mix it with other foundations and use it. But yeah, I don't really know what to say because I haven't used it on its own because the shade's light, but I own it. Okay, bye. Next foundations I own are L'Oreal True Match foundations. I've got the US version here in W7. I don't love this foundation, but I don't hate it either. I don't love it because it doesn't last as long on my skin because I have oily skin, but the shade is beautiful, and the finish is beautiful. I love this. W7 works great on me. It just blends right in. The US version, by the way. I do like it. Don't love it because it's not as long lasting, but I do like what it looks like on my skin and how it wears, sort of wears off. Like, it doesn't break up or cake up. Like, it just, when it fades away, it just kind of fades away evenly, which I like. But it is a good foundation. If you have dry skin, this would be amazing. On my oily skin, it looks nice and natural, but it just doesn't last as long, but I do like it. The other True Match foundations I have is the Australian version. I've got 7W and 8W, which is Golden Amber, and 8W is Golden Cappuccino. Shades don't work on me. W7 is not as yellow, and 8W is a little dark and not as yellow. But yeah, I haven't tested this out well, but I don't know. I'm gonna test it out again. let you know, because my other 7W shade is good. This isn't good, so I never reached for these. Yeah, I think I've used it like once for a video, but that's that. Next foundation I have here is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation in the shade Medium 62 Warm. The shade on this is really nice. I'll quickly show you. This oxidizes on me. The one shade darker is a little dark, so I had to just go with this option. That is the shade there. It's nice and yellow. It matches me pretty well. It is a very thick foundation and it's a very full coverage foundation. It can look cakey if you don't apply it right. So it's a bit tricky. I don't use it when I'm like running out the door, or yeah, it needs a bit of working, but it is a good long wearing foundation once you have it on. I do like it. Yeah, don't love it, but it is a good foundation. I need to do a review on this, but yeah, I just wanted to quickly mention the shade and stuff, but I'll do a review on this very shortly. Right, let's quickly go through this. Next foundation I have here is the Lycogel Breathable Camouflage Foundation in the shade Amber. I've done a review on this. I love this foundation. I wish the shade was right. This is a little light and pink for me, but this is in the shade Amber, and oh my god, this is the mattest of the matte foundation. Like, it's going to keep you matte, but it doesn't look matte, it doesn't look cakey. I don't know what this is about. This is just beautiful. I love this foundation. I want to see if I can get a darker shade in this or something that's more yellow tone, but guys, I love this foundation. It's so good. It keeps your foundation really matte. I would love to mix this foundation with other foundations that's not as matte, so maybe like the True Matte foundation, and it's going to make your foundation last all day. Absolutely love this foundation. I'll leave the review down below so you can look at it, but it's amazing. Next foundations I have is the Revlon Color Stay Combination to Oily Skin Foundation. I have the shade 370 Toast and 400 Caramel. Caramel is a bit dark, Toast is a little bit light. You can see the comparison between the two, but I love this foundation. Makes my makeup last a really long time. I don't love it. I mean, I don't love it as much as the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Foundation, but it comes close. It's really good. Once you put it on, it lasts a long time. It keeps your face matte. I do really like it. One of the, you know, oldest foundations in the market, and it's really good. I like it. Next foundation I have is the Sephora 10 Hour Wear Perfection Foundation in the shade Bronze 35 Matte Tan, it says. This is a good foundation. It doesn't keep you fully matte, but it's a good colour. I do like the colour of it. It's not too expensive. That is what it looks like. I did like a video using this, so I'll leave the link down below. But I haven't used it much. Like, I've only used it like 2 or 3 times, so I can't give you like a sort of a, you know, like my overall thoughts on it. But it's good. It's medium coverage, I would say. The colour's alright. Yeah, so once I use it a lot more, you will see it in future videos and stuff, but just wanted to mention that I own this and what shade I am in. Next foundation I have is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and I'm in the shade Caramel. I've used up half of it. It's super cheap. I haven't used this in a while, but it's a really good foundation. The colour is pretty good. It's a little light, but I can make it work. That is the shade there. It's super cheap. It's a nice medium coverage foundation. It looks really natural on the skin. Yeah, I do really like it. It's a super affordable drugstore foundation, so I highly recommend it. Yeah, I've got a review on this as well, I think, so I'll leave the link down below. Next foundation I have here is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation in the shade 330 Toffee Caramel. I have a review on this, so I'll leave the link down below, but I do really like this foundation. It lasts on me really well. Again, I compare everything to the L'Oreal because it is really good. Not as long as the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Matte one, but pretty close. The color is really nice. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey. It's a nice like runny foundation, but gives you pretty good coverage. It's like a light to medium coverage. Can build it up to a full. Yeah, it's really good. I do have to blot with this, but it's a nice foundation. So if you're looking for a cheap, affordable, like, I don't know, good drugstore foundation, try this out. I've got two CoverGirl foundations here. They're pretty much the same thing. So these are the Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation, the 3-in-1. This is the Queen collection, which is the extension of the dark shade. But you know, I've got both. I've got the shade 860 Classic Tan, and I've got the shade Q815 Brulee. This is what they look like. I have to mix these two together because the Classic Tan's a little pink tone, and Brulee is a little more, like a little bit too yellow and a little dark, so I have to mix these together. But this is a really, really good foundation. Love this. Lasts a really long time, medium to full coverage. It looks really nice on the skin. I do really, really like the foundations. I wish they sold these shades in Australia. But it's a good foundation. I highly recommend it, and super affordable as well. Alright, next foundation is the Dior Skin Forever foundation in the shade 045. This is the foundation on my face right now. I did this makeup look, which will be up on my channel either before or after. But it is a really, really good foundation. It lasts a really long time on the skin. It looks really nice. It's just like taddest bit dark, but you won't be able to tell. But it is really, really good. It looks really smooth on the skin. I always get compliments when I wear this, but it is a luxury foundation. It has fragrance in it, so if you've got sensitive skin, it might not work, but it's a really, really good foundation. I bought it because Jaclyn Hill was talking about it, and I do really like it. I think it's a good foundation. It goes on really smoothly, stays on a really long time. Yeah, I love it. Alright, next foundation I have here is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick in the shade 173Y445. I'm nearly out of this. I've used this so much. I've only got a bit left because I love the shade of this, and I love how easy it is to apply. I just swipe it all across my face and blend it in, and I'm good to go foundation wise. This is the shade. The shade is perfect. I absolutely love it. It lasts a really long time on the skin. It looks really beautiful on the face. It looks flawless and smooth. Gives a medium coverage. You can build it up to a full. I highly recommend this. If you haven't checked out the Ultra HD range, I highly recommend. I love this foundation. Next foundation I have here is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation, and I've just put a MAC pump on it. But this is in the shade 5W1 Bronze. The shade is pretty good, if anything a little light, but it kind of oxidizes on me, and you know, adjusts once I put everything on. But I do really like the foundation. It is a full coverage foundation. It can look cakey if you add a lot on, so you need to be careful, but once it's on, it stays on a really long time. It looks really natural on the skin. Yeah, I highly recommend. It looks really nice. Coverage is really good. I don't know, I like it. I like the foundation, it's good. We're nearly there. I've only got two of these foundations and like a last one. This is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. This is what it looks like. I've been getting a lot of compliments of this foundation. Unfortunately, the shades are a bit annoying in Australia, but I've got two shades. I've got 13 Golden and 19 Mocha, because this is the two darkest shades. There's nothing in between. So I have to mix these two together because one's obviously way too dark for my skin and one's way too light for my skin. So I mix these together and apply it on my skin, and it's beautiful. It's a very runny foundation. It's like, you know, comes in a drop foundation, but it's beautiful. I really, really like it. Not as long wearing, but it is really nice once you apply it for a few hours. It looks really smooth on the skin. You have to use a lot for a full coverage, but you know, once it's on, it looks really good. So yeah, it's a newest foundation to my collection, but I just wanted to just mention it. The last foundation I have here, I've got 4 shades here. of the same foundation. This is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation, High Coverage Foundation. I've got these shades 3.1Y, which is dark yellow undertone. I've got 2.1Y, medium yellow undertone. I've got the shade 3.0R, which is medium dark red undertones. Then I've got 3.0Y, medium dark yellow undertone. I did a swatch video with Kat and Hayley on Beauty News on their channel, and I brought 4 of these home, and I haven't tried these 3 shades because I match best to the 3.0Y, which is medium dark yellow undertone. It matches perfectly to my skin. I love it. The foundation don't have dots on it yet. So far I've only worn it like twice, and the foundation is very lightweight on the skin. It's not full coverage, but it's like, it looks nice and natural. It just looks smooth. I like the way it looks on the skin. It's just not full coverage, but I find that it lasts well on my skin. So this is the shade there. Yeah, this is also super affordable, and it's so hard to get your hands on this. I'm going to do a review ASAP on this, but I brought these shades as well so I can mix it with other foundations and stuff, because they got the whole range, and then I just took these home. So yeah, that's it. Those are the last bits in my collection, last bits of foundation. Anyways, that was my foundation collection video. I'm so sorry it was really long, but I hope you got some information out of this. Hopefully, you know, you can match to a shade if you're similar to my skin tone. As you saw, there's no NARS or MAC because I've used those foundations up and I haven't repurchased because I obviously have all these foundations to use up. And I've got a ton in my makeup kit for clients. But these are the shades. If you want a reference with MAC, I am NC44. So, you know, if you want to reference me to that, obviously don't have one with me, but that is my shade in MAC if you want a reference to use any other shade. And in NARS, I am Tahoe, and in Smashbox, I'll just let you know, I'm 3.2. Yeah, anyways, those are all my foundations. I hope you really liked it. I hope you benefited from it if you have oily skin and know what I think of these foundations, and if you've got my skin tone, hopefully one of these will match you and you can go get yourself one. But yeah, anyways, please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll leave you my previous foundation collection video as well that I did about a year ago. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!